Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. May the peace and blessing of Almighty Allah be unto you all. My name are Dr. Adeyemawale Abdulateef, the Dean, Faculty of Law, Islamic University in Uganda. I'm happy to inform you that the National Council for Higher Education, Uganda, has already approved the Ph.D. in Law program to Islamic University in Uganda after a lot of vigorous inspection as well as a lot of things. But we thank God that at the end of the day, the program has already been approved by National Council for Higher Education in Uganda. How do you apply for the program? In as much as we are having the program now to the public. Firstly, we base it in the minimum requirement. That is to say, you must have a Master in Law, LLM. Beside that one also, we also consider other master in another discipline. But such candidate must have a good background in law. That is to say, his first degree must be LLB in law. We consider that one too. So, among the requirements is the candidate must also get a 2 persons, that is to say, to write a specific or special referee letter to the university informing us that the candidate is capable or will be capable to undergo the program. And then the candidate also must be able to write something like what we call legal writing, denoting that he is capable, and then he has to forward it to us, the photocopy of the credential he has at the same time. Now, while our program is so unique when we compare it with others, firstly, the program is just for 3 years for a full-time candidate, while it is 5 years for part-timer, for part-time candidates. Our program is unique in the sense that the first year is basically for class work. They have to attend class. The lecturer, unique lecturer, will take them, teach them for the first semester as well as second semester. After they were able to pass the exam, then they will be now moved down to the research aspect of the profession. Those courses that they are going to be teaching in the class are something like data analysis, which one, that data analysis will expose them to digital way. Then we have research methodology also. It's part of the course. Introductory to Arabic, then introduction to Islam, human rights courses, international relationship, something like a gas law, energy law, even human rights. Those courses is very unique, and then the student also is allowed to choose a courses relating to their area of research. All these type of courses will be allowed, and then we have a capable lecturer to handle them. Human resources, we have it, and then the physical resources also. Besides that classwork, we will expose the candidate, the student, to the practical aspects. Those who are willing to be a lecturer in the future, they will be able, we allow them to practicalize it with our undergraduate students to teach them. Besides that one also, then we have what we call community outreach, in which they will be exposed to the community. Something like a legal clinic legal education. Beside that one also, they will be also exposed to what we call a skill, legal writing, presenting paper in the seminar, presenting papers in the conferences. We have to teach them how to write article, the way and manner to write article. Therein, they can be able to publish the article. Even it is part and parcel of the requirement for their graduation that a candidate must be able to publish 2 articles in journals. So beside that one also, in nutshell, then we will be also expose them to international. This is because the university, being an international university, we have about 23 MOU collaborating with another universities, both at a regional level as well as at an international level too. So those lecturers there in the Faculty of Law in those universities, they may be allowed to be our visiting professors, in which there may be exchange program with our postgraduate student. This is where that IUIU Ph.D. program in law is unique. And then the student will be able to free to meet their supervisor. At least a Ph.D. candidate must have 2 supervisors between 2 and 3, in which the supervisor will be monitoring them. And then the coordinator of a Ph.D. program will be at hand, so that any argument or investigation or anything that the student needs, they can easily walk into his office. So this is where that our program is very unique. So upon all this background, we want every one of you to apply to join our Ph.D. program in Islamic University in Uganda, Faculty of Law. Ph.D. program in law. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.